I've got dozens of questions asking where I buy my model aircraft for such affordable prices. For example, this KLM Airbus A321neo I recently got for only 39 euros. And on this webshop it's 50 euros excluding shipping. I've made a list of official resellers and second-hand stores where you can buy your model aircraft for cheap, either through outlet or clearance sections of official resellers, or on second-hand stores where people simply want to get rid of their model aircraft. Let's take a look. Starting off with the official resellers, in the European Union and the United Kingdom, we have the Aviation Megastore and the Aircraft Model Store UK, which both have an outlet/clearance section. Here I am on the website of the Aviation Megastore, and when we then look on the top, we have the Aviation Outlet Store. Clicking on there, we end up on a different page. And how I easily find my models on this website is clicking Advanced Search, and then at Scale, enter my 1-400 scale. When I press then find, I get a list of all the 1-400 scale aircraft on sale on the Aviation Megastore site. And you see that there is quite a selection of model aircraft here. To show a few, here is a Boeing 767 of British Airways in a special livery, coming in at 51 euros, though now being 25% discounted for 38 euros. And here is a JAL Japan Airlines Dreamliner listed for 35 euros, being discounted by 15 euros. And when you compare the two to other web stores, you see that you have quite a good deal here. Moving on then to the Aircraft Model Store UK, which is a well-known reseller of all of the known model airplane brands. They have a clearance section as well. When you scroll to the top and go to sale, you can select your scale, and then you get all the products, in total 101, which are on sale here. Not only die-cast models, but also model stands, airport mats, and accessories like jet bridges. A few examples that are great deals is, for example, this Phoenix Aer Lingus Airbus A321neo, originally priced at 46 euros, now coming in at only 34 euros, which is an absolutely great bargain. Also, they have this Phoenix Etihad Cargo Boeing 777 freighter, on sale for only 34 euros, coming in with the antennas and all the details you expect from a 1-400 scale model. You have a great bargain once again. And lastly, this might be the best deal in my opinion, is this Boeing 747-400 freighter from DHL Polar Cargo, produced by Phoenix Models, and it looks lovely. A great cargo model to have in your collection. And it comes for only 36 euros and is discounted from 51 euros. All of these links will be listed down in the description. Of course, shipping comes on top of all of these prices that I just listed. That is it for the European-based webshops. We'll now take a look at the official resellers in the USA. Starting with the Diecast Airplane Store, which is a store like the two I just showed you, an official reseller of all of the big brands. And when we scroll all the way to the top, on the right we see a clearance sales section, where they have all kinds of models in different scales on sale. Though on the left of the screen you can filter on brands like NG Models, JC Wings and Gemini Jets, which then shows most of the 1-400 scale models only, which gives 2 pages of aircraft on sale. Like for example this Emirates Sky Cargo Boeing 777 freighter, interactive, meaning that the doors can open, for $58, meaning you save $14 on this one. Another great example is this Lufthansa Dreamliner, also by Gemini Jets, being discounted by $12 US. And the last one is also a Lufthansa model by Gemini Jets, being discounted by $10. You pay $43 for this CRJ 900. All of these are great bargains, which if I'd live in the USA, I would definitely consider buying. Moving on to the next store, we have EasyToys.com, a huge shop where they not only sell airplanes, but also military vehicles and cars. And on the left of the screen here, you see the easy bargains, but also the rare finds, where in the rare finds section, you could find the model you have always been looking for. But we're looking at the bargain section today, where there are some great deals to find once again. You can simply filter by scale, showing 83 1-400 scale aircraft models on sale, For example, this American Airlines Boeing 777 in a very shiny polished livery, usually on sale for $84, now coming in at $60. And also this Edelweiss Airbus A350-900 being discounted by over $30 US. Finally, I have this Southwest Airlines Boeing 737, which came in at $72 but now only $49. And like so, there are plenty more models on sale. I will put a link down in the description to this page, so you can have a look for yourself. The final webshop that I like to show you is airlinereplicas.com, a kind of old webshop, not shipping to the US because of the new import requirements, but I do want to show you it real quick. As on the left here, they have these sale items at the bottom. It's kind of a messy page with all kinds of scale models through each other, but if you filter price low to high, and scroll down a little bit, you will find quite some models at affordable prices. I found this one, the Scoot Airways Dreamliner in the Pokemon livery by JC Wings for only €29, which I think is a really good bargain. And that rounds it up for all of the official web shops. We'll now take a look at all of these second-hand stores. I have made a selection of 3 of them, but in your own country, you, for example, have Craigslist, and when I then go to Craigslist, which I'm very unfamiliar with and it's my first time on this website, I searched 1 to 400 scale. I, for example, found this Southwest Boeing 737 for sale. But you Americans should be much more familiar to this platform, so be sure to have a look on there. A worldwide platform though, where you can buy any model airplane you can think of is eBay. I am now on the British eBay, but you also have the German, American or Dutch eBay. Simply type in Gemini Jets 1 to 400 and you will find so many results. Over 3,200 popped up just now. And they come at all sorts of prices. And don't forget that shipping comes on top of it. On the left of the screen you have all these filters. So you can, for example, filter on UK only or in the European Union, which will mean you have lower shipping costs. You can search by lowest price and see that there are some auctions going on, where if you're lucky you can buy a model for only a few pounds, though do check that there comes some shipping on top. But if you're lucky, you can definitely find some bargains on here. If you live in Western Europe, you might know Vinted. This started off as a second-hand clothing website, where you could buy and sell clothes. Though you can also buy model aircraft here. When I search the 1 to 400 scale, some show up already, but if I then go from category to hobbies and collectibles and select all, there are actually quite a few model aircraft popping up. I took a quick look and I found, for example, this Gemini Jets American Airlines Dreamliner for €38, which is a great deal. I found this other American Airlines Boeing 777 in the One World livery, glossy and polished. It does come with its nose wheel. Detached, but with some super glue for €27. You have yourselves a great deal. And finally, here is this Alitalia Etihad Airbus A330-200 coming in at €42. The Alitalia coming in a very colorful livery. And when I checked it on eBay, I could find it for $116 lowest price. Meaning this is quite a good bargain in my opinion. And the final platform that I always call the Dutch eBay is Marktplaats, which many of you Dutchies should know also has a lot of aircraft models. When you search the 1 to 400 scale and then filter, you have so many options. A quick selection of me. I found this EVA Air Dreamliner for €25 excluding shipping, and it comes with the box in good condition. And I also found this Cathay Pacific Boeing 747-8 freighter for €27. All in all, definitely worth having a look at, also for your Germans and people living in Belgium. And that is it. I think I've showed you quite some options where you can buy model aircraft for cheap. All links will be down in the description. If you have any more suggestions where you can buy cheap model airplanes, then of course comment that down below or let me know in the Discord server. Now I'd like to thank you for watching all the way to the end. Please consider to like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.